Faizan Ali, leading team Punjab Lions. It's the well-built Osama Butt. And of course, our esteemed match referee, Mr. Preetam Narsinghani, is going to be smashers. Please go ahead to flip. Tails is the call. And Butt Sahab has won the toss. Sarji, you have won the toss. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking to bat first on this pitch. And we will try to put some good total.
What is a good total you have in mind?
Well, against the Smashers, we should be having some 180 or 200 on board.
Have you done all the calculations, the permutations about the net run rate?
Yeah, we have already seen the net calculations that if we have to qualify, then we have to win the match actually.
And team changes?
We have changed 2 players basically. Usman Ghani has been injected and Inshaka has been injected in the team.
All the best.
Thank you.
Faizan Ali, toss हार गए, लेकिन toss जीते तो क्या program था?
हमारा ये प्लान था कि हम लोग पहले बॉलिंग करेंगे, यही हमारा प्लान था और बाकी ये क्या है देखते हैं आज इंशाल्लाह। विकेट थोड़ा ये है कि थोड़ा बहुत है, हवा भी है तो इस हिसाब से बाकी टीम में ही प्लान था कि बॉलिंग करेंगे।
Of course पिछले मैच जीत के थोड़ा सा आपकी क्वालिफिकेशन सिक्योर होगी तो कुछ चेंजेस करेंगे इस मैच के लिए?
फिलहाल आज एक ही चेंज है, अजैन भाई नहीं खेल रहे हैं, उनकी जगह नासिर फराज खेल रहे हैं।
यानी आपने टीम और स्ट्रॉन्ग कर दी है?
टीम तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह टीम तो स्ट्रॉन्ग ही थी, बस ये है कि फिर आपको पता टीम के जो बाकी हैं प्लेयर्स उनको भी फिर अकॉर्डिंगली चांस मिलना था तो फिर इसीलिए तो इस तरह से हमने फिर चेंज किया।
Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
Right, then news from the center. It is the Punjab Lions who won the toss and they've elected to have a bat. So it is going to be Punjab Lions batting first this evening as the floodlights have well and truly taken over here at the beautiful Mohan's Oval at the Abu Dhabi Cricket and Sports Hub. Let's take a look at the Punjab Lions squad. You got Kasim Sajjad, Usman Afridi, Qasim Munawwar, Mohammad Mohsin, Osama Butt, Asif Taniwal, Kusala Ravindu, Inshaka Sriwardana, Waliyaz Wazir, Zubair Khan and Usman Ghani to complete the side. And taking a look at the smashes, you've got Ali Abid Kamranata, Raja Akif, Wasim Anwar, Umair Ali Khan, Shehan, Dilshan Veera Ratne, Zia Mukhtar, Rohan Mustafa, Faizan Ali, Nasif Faraz, the one change coming in, and Razak Khan completes their side. So we have the Punjab Lions batters walking in. And just to tell you the state of the points table in Group B, ALS Superstars are top of the table, 5 wins out of 5. Karwan CC, 4 wins out of 5. They are confirmed for the quarter-final stage. Abu Dhabi Smashers, 2 wins and 2 losses, are on 4 points. They have a net run rate of minus 0.6. So Punjab Lions still have an outside chance if they win today and get that net run rate boost to move into 4th position. Home Prime Ekor will be playing their final encounter this evening against Indigo Warriors. So they need to win that game as well. And if Punjab Lions win, they will certainly need to win on net run rate as well. So still 3 teams alive to finish in the top 4. So should be a very interesting day indeed at the Ramadan Rumble. So our two match officials are Mr. Ishaq Mohammed and Mr. Hari Neliodan in the middle, as we have the Punjab Lions openers taking their guard, Kosala Ravindu and Waliyaz Wazir in position. So much strength in their bowling department for the Smashers. And they would not mind bowling first at all. In fact, that is what Fizan Ali suggested at the toss, that we wanted to bowl, so they got what they wanted, even though they lost the coin flip. So Raja Akif will be taking the new ball as per usual for the Smashers. First ball. Oh, immediately uppish towards backward point. Fielder did put the dive in. Perhaps need an orthodox gully in position. And Kosala Ravindu off the mark with a nervous couple. Beautifully bowled there by Raja Akif. Veteran of the UAE national team for many years. Has the ability to swing the ball in both directions. Experienced campaigner and a match winner through and through. Punch down the ground, just past the mid-off. Haider Ali will clean it up to keep it to a single. So Kosala looking confident so far. Waliyaz Wazir, double W, will be facing his first ball. No significant change in the field for him. Raja Akif is getting that typical shape away from the right-hander. A beautiful delivery. Beat him all, ends up playing down the wrong line. What a peach of a delivery that was. Leaving the right-hander late. Fly slip in places. An icon of UAE cricket, Rohan Mustafa. More towards third or fourth slip. Beats him again. Lovely bowling. He's found that fifth stump channel and sticking to it. There is a strong breeze blowing across Mohan's Oval this late evening. And maximizing that. It's very important as a bowler. You choose the right end. Get your bearings right. Nervous prod at that one. Will only be a single. So Waliyaz just about off the mark, didn't know much about it. But you're off that dreaded digit. You'll breathe a sigh of relief. Steady over so far from Raja Akif. Inside edge has gone fine, and it will find the fence. Sort of a fortunate boundary for Ravindu, but I'm sure he'll happily accept the result. There you can see a big bottom edge, and that square leg was too fine. And that trickles away. So first over completed, 8 for no loss. So it's going to be left arm orthodox Haider Ali. That's a good looking shot from Wazir. There is a long on in position. Wasim Anwar. They only picked up a single. Should have been running a lot harder between the wickets. But watch out for that arm delivery from Heather. Very canny, very skillful. He takes the new ball for the UAE national team as well, as we saw at the T20 World Cup. Just mixed it up between that arm delivery and that tossed up spinning ball, that stock ball. Not a big turner, I would say, but he's very consistent. Skewed away over cover point. Not quite out of the middle. Raja Akif does really well to get the throw off quickly and keep them to 2. But Ravindu is looking to be positive. That's the right approach. It's a good batting track, fielding restrictions on the bowling side. So look to express yourself. Feet are moving nicely. That's a good encouraging sign for the Punjab Lions. Only one win in the tournament so far, but they still have an outside chance for qualification. Trying to cut a very straight delivery, beautifully bowled by Heather. I'd like to see a slip in for him as well. Ring field on the offside and a short mid in position. Excellent over, only 4 off it. 12 for no loss. So it's been a steady start so far for Punjab Lions. Ravindu looking good. Wazir a bit more watchful. And taken straight to mid-off. Simple catch for Ali Abid. And trying to go hard was Ravindu. Couldn't get the elevation. No feet movement. High on the blade and a simple catch. So the Smashers are in business thanks to Raja Akif. 12 for 1. So the new batter coming in is Usman Ghani, a lot earlier than he would have liked. But Raja Akif rewarded for sticking to a length. Ravindu trying to force the issue. Just could not clear the offside ring. So all going according to plan for the smashers. The captain Osama Butt of Punjab Lions did say we're looking for 180. Not going to be easy against a quality bowling attack. Acrobatic take by Kamran Atta. Was looking for that in-dipper. And couldn't quite execute on that occasion. Tall right-hander Usman Ghani, one of the key players in this Punjab Lions side. Fishing at that one outside off. And will get off the mark, but that was a nervous shot. I'd like to see a gully in place for Raj Akif. He's getting some really good swing here. The more men in the catching positions, the better for the smashers. And the way he's bowling, I would definitely give him a third over in the power play. Clears his front leg in, whacks it over extra cover. Not quite out of the middle. But that is some good intent shown by Wazir. Cleanish connection. He did look a bit all at sea in the first over, but looking to settle in Wazir. And put down Haider Ali. Well, he has an embarrassed smile, but that was a straightforward take. Raja Akif is not pleased. Well, he has a sly grin, but I'm sure Haider Ali will hear a lot more from Raja Akif. Both lads from Lahore. But that doesn't mean you drop my catches. Oh, that has taken a glove and gone over. Frustration for Raja Akif. That was a beautiful delivery. He's claiming it took the lid. And the umpire has agreed with him. So it will be given as leg byes. Cracking delivery. That really caught him by surprise. Just flicked the lid on its way. Wazir seems to be all right. Let's take a look once more. It was a ripping bouncer. And yeah, just the side of the helmet. Just a glancing blow, thankfully. Nothing too serious. And Wazir seems to be fine, but we do have the concussion protocols in place. The medical officer will take a look at Wazir. He seems to be smiling, so that is very good news. Wazir goes downtown, not out of the middle once again, but he is showing that intent, and that's the right approach. But a good over from Raja Akif, 22 for 1. So Heather into his second over. He'll be looking to get among the wickets here of the Punjab Lions. You have to be careful for that arm delivery, Usman Ghani. He's just looking to spear the ball into middle and leg. And even the best in the world have had trouble dealing with Heather Ali at the ILT20 level and the T20I level. Oh, just got his bat through on that occasion. So many top stars in this Smashers team. Ali Abid, Nasir Faraz, Zia Mukhtar, Kamran Atta, Rohan Mustafa, Haider Ali. So it's certainly a very, very strong team. I'm surprised to see them struggling in the Ramadan Rumble. But they are almost in the knockout stage. After that, it's anybody's game. Z Sports are playing well. ALS have been brilliant. 7 districts undefeated. Oh, that's a big hit from Wazir. Way back over mid-wicket. He read the length early. Look how far that has gone. Massive strike from Double W. Clean as a whistle over mid-wicket for a big 6. That will give him a lot of confidence. Well, not again. Trying to do it again. It was quicker and fuller. A bit of an under edge, but there is cushion on the onside. So 8 off the over, 30 for 1. Well, there is another superstar I completely forgot to mention, Umair Ali Khan, coming into the attack. Nicely bowled, bit of extra bounce. Walian Wazir, you've gotten off to a start, my friend. Couple of the Punjab Lions boys taking a stroll. Oh, there's no single there. Usman Ghani, where were you going? Faizan Ali took a hat-trick in the previous match. He'll be itching to come on to bowl today. Oh, there could be a run out here. Throw is off target. Zia Mukhtar. Big fast bowler, but he's a very good fielder. Safe catcher. Oh, another sharp single, Ali Abid. Just overrunning the ball there. So a few tight singles coming in this over. Punchy drive towards a long on, and it finds a gap. Good fielding. Excellent effort by Raja Akif. He's just bowled a couple of overs, throwing himself about. And he certainly will get plenty of appreciation from his teammates. There's a polite inquiry, but the umpire refuses. Excellent over from Umair, 34 for 1. So it will be Zia Mukhtar to bowl the final over of power play. It's been a sedate start for Punjab Lions so far. Walian Wazir off to a start here. Needs to make it count. Bit of a leading edge. We'll have to watch out for Zia. He's certainly quick enough. Can get that ball to swing away from the right-hander. A veteran of the Abu Dhabi D state side in the D series. Very reliable, very experienced fast bowler. Very hard-working at his craft. Good bowling here. There is a bit of extra bit of bounce and spice on this track. We saw yesterday the taller fast bowlers were extracting some good lift off this wicket, even from a foolish length. And Zia Mukhtar would certainly be looking to exploit that as well. I would like to see a slip in place for him, or just a gully. A man in a catching position. Good fielding by Haider Ali at mid-on. They're looking sharp in the field. If they win today, the Smashers will certainly confirm their spot in the top 4. They want to leave their fate in the hands of others. Make sure you get the job done. You've got the personnel. 7 or 8 of the top domestic players in the UAE, so there's really no excuse. Bottom edge on that one, looking to hook that away. It's been a tidy over from Zia Mukhtar so far. Goes about his business quietly. This is high, and this will clear the mid-on with some ease. In fact, it's gone well beyond the fence. What a hit from Wazir. Once again, he is good on that shot, that loft over cow corner. On top of the bounce, that is a fantastic strike. Zia Mukhtar has gotten the shock of his life with that hit. So double W is looking good, 21 of 21. Couple of sixes. Anytime he can free his arms, he's got that power to clear the bigger leg side boundary. Getting a bit carried away, but not a bad power play session for Punjab Lions, 41 for 1. So Umair Ali Khan bowled a miserly first over. Oh, cotton ball put down. Usually, Umair is a very good fielder of his own bowling. Let's take a look here. Just a bit of nip off the surface. Just burst out of his hand. And he's cleaned them up. Well, Usman Ghani was always looking uncomfortable against Umair Ali Khan. Once again trying to force the issue. And that has gone crashing into middle and leg. An ugly heave across the line. And another wicket falls for the Lions. 41 for 2. So it's going to be Sriwardana, the new batter coming in. In Shaka, Sriwardana. So Umair Ali Khan just plugging away and eventually getting his reward. Nicely bowled and well managed by Inshaka in the end. That was just nipping a bit off the wicket. That's what he does, keeps it simple. Good length, hit the seam, wicket to wicket. You'll get your reward eventually. Confident punch to get Sriwardana underway. Well, Walian Wazir needs to make sure he carries on. Has to anchor one end if Punjab Lions are to get up to a sizable score. Might need to play a bit within himself. But if that's what the side needs, that's what you do. All the action of the Ramadan Rumble on the Abu Dhabi Cricket and Sports Hub YouTube channel. So do tune in and enjoy all the action. It's the final day of the group stage. Quarterfinals begin tomorrow. Nicely flicked away, but there is a deep square leg. Only a single, so another excellent over from Umair. 44 for 2. Well, it won't get any easier with Rohan Mustafa coming into the attack. Testing times for Punjab Lions. Quality and class is Rohan Mustafa. And they still have the hat-trick hero from the previous game to come in, Faizan Ali. So certainly got the bases covered in the bowling department. Excellence through and through for the Smashers. Is there an edge? Yes, there is. Kamran Atta holds on the second attempt And Walian Wazir has been bounced out by Rohan Mustafa, feather edge, and he held on for dear life. Further trouble for Punjab Lions as Wazir is caught behind. So it's Qasim Sajjad in at number 5. So set batter getting out. Really a soft dismissal for Wazir. And it's not going to get any easier. New pair at the crease. Good looking punch to get his innings underway. But just going at run a ball at the moment. Wazir was the only one looking confident enough to go for his big shots, and they did come off. A lot of hopes from this partnership to combine and rebuild. Superb stuff from Rohan as always. Oh dear me. Shehan. Well, that will not amuse Rohan Mustafa. I would avoid his glare for now. 48 for 3. Umair has been metronomical as per usual. Look at those bowling figures. Only 6 runs conceded. Building a lot of dot ball pressure. Oh, this is a clean strike and well over long on. So Qasim Sajjad has decided, I'm going to take a chance. It was a floaty delivery in the slot. So 50 comes up for Punjab Lions. Third maximum of the innings. Qasim Sajjad certainly has the power game. No issues there. A rare loose delivery from Umair. Just floated it up there and invited the big shot. Well, that's better. Keeping it back of a good length is very effective on this track. Call is for 2, and they should make it quite easily. Big open spaces on the onside. It's that bigger square boundary. So anytime you play it with soft hands, just to the edge of that 30-yard ring. You will pick up a couple. This should be two again. Oh, not quite. Rohan Mustafa will cut the angle, but that's better. Need that consistent strike rotation. If you get trapped at one end against this quality of bowling, eventually they'll sort you out. Bit of an inside edge. So a productive over here for the Lions. 58 for 3. Nicely pushed towards wideish long off. Should be a couple here. Oh dear me, Haider Ali. He's not having a great day in the field. Faizan Ali, his left arm orthodox compatriot, coming into the attack. Hard-working lad, very skillful. And he would be looked to getting in amongst the wicket-taking act once again. Lusty hit, and will just plug and land in front of Nasir Faraz. But I like the intent from Sriwardena, looking to get after the spinners. Straightish. No single there. Oh, he could be out. Yes, he is. Qasim Sajjad took too long to get back, and a wicket gifted to the Smashers. There was never a single there. Zia Mukhtar, eagle-eyed throw, and brilliant glove work by Kamran Atta. And the on-field umpire agrees. Soft dismissal. 4 down now are Punjab Lions. So it's the captain. Chopped away, a brilliant fielding by Zia Mukhtar once again, but Osama hit it square enough. To pick up the single. That run out should not have happened. Qasim just losing his bearings. Oh, good fielding, Raja Akif in the firing line. So halfway stage, Punjab Lions need a rebuild. 62 for 4. So Haider Ali into his third over. Not an easy customer to deal with when you're new to the crease. Punched out towards long on. Well, even a runner ball will take them up to 120. Add a little more on top. You can get to 135, 140. The boundaries have certainly dried up here with the departure of Wazir and Sajjad. Can Sriwardena and Osama Butt rescue the Punjab Lions? Oh, sharp single, direct hit. And I think Sriwardena would have been in trouble. Instead, they'll get overthrows. But you always want your fielders to be looking to take that chance. Actually, they've just taken one. Should have been two there. They're content to let them take singles, but what about the boundaries? Haven't seen the sweep shot employed by either batter so far. That could be an option if you're not comfortable hitting them down the ground. Only 4 off the over then, 66 for 4. Pulled away, but it will land in front of the long on fielder. Difficult to latch on to the left arm spinners here. For the Punjab Lions, they're just going through their overs smoothly. A miscue just ballooning over cover. Raja Akif was in the zone there. Current run rate will Just take them to around 120 odd. Certainly won't be enough for the Punjab Lions. Remember, they elected to bat first. Is there an edge? Yes, there is. Wonderful take from Kamranatha once more. And Srivardhana undone by the extra bounce for Faizan Ali. Well taken catch. That was a big deflection. 68 for 5 now then. In big trouble. So new batter in is Usman Afridi. Let's hope he can live up to that name. Left-hander. So Faizan Ali will come around the wicket. Well, the ground fielding has left a bit to be desired from the smashers. But the spinners have brought the Punjab Lions' progress to a screeching halt. And some terrific catches taken by Kamranatha behind the stumps. Really, no weak link in this smashers bowling attack, to be very honest. Can't really target anyone. Hit hard, hit straight, and will find the fence. Nicely put away by Osama, but was a bit of a floaty delivery. On middle stump and in the slot. And he's punched it down the ground for a much needed boundary. 73 for 5. So Rohan Mustafa with the change of ends. Oh, good fielding, Umair Ali Khan. Dramatic dive. He always enjoys himself when he's in the middle of the park. He's a great character. Oh, beautifully bowled. Pleading with the umpire. He says no. Rohan himself telling him, come on mate, you knew it was an out. All fun and games at the Ramadan Rumble. Nicely cut away. It's very important to maintain that Ramadan spirit. You want to be a lot more patient with people, a lot more relaxed, a lot kinder, a lot more empathy. It's all about getting together to promote healthy activities, especially playing cricket with your mates. Whipped away, but fine leg will get around to it. And he really does race through his over, Rohan Mustafa. Another miserly spell. Pushed into the covers for a single. So another tidy over, 77 for 5. Fazan Ali. Nicely cut away once again, but they just can't find the fence at the moment. Current run rate has dipped below 6 now. So we're only looking at 110, 115. Only singles so far for Butt and Afridi. It does look quite organized against the spinners. Osama Afridi. Fazan Ali going through his overs very quickly. Driven back to the bowler. Osama Butt has got a boundary to his name. But other than that, they've tied him down nicely. Firmly hit away towards mid-wicket. So a dot ball to conclude. 81 for 5 at the end of 14 overs. So Rohan Mustafa need like a couple more wickets in this spell. Good fielding on that occasion, but still they can afford to come in off the 30-yard ring a few yards to stop that single. This pair not really looking for the big shot at the moment. Excellent fielding of his own bowling. Struggling to get the ball away square. Rohan might be setting him up for that fuller Yorker. Oh, confusion. And there will be a run out here. Well, first they were looking for a leg before. That didn't happen. Complete confusion between Osama and Afridi. And in the end, Rohan will have to settle for a run out. He was yards short. And it is Osama Afridi. He will have to head back to the dugout. Disaster for the Lions, 82 for 6. So it's Asif Taniwal. Wickets have fallen in regular occurrence for Punjab Lions. Again, Osama Butt, the captain, just occupy one end till the 20 over mark, get them some quick runs. Nicely punched away, should be a couple of runs here. Deep cover, Zia Mukhtar has a long chase. He certainly is striking the ball cleanly. Just running out of partners, unfortunately. Wazir was looking good, so was Sriwardena. But the Smashers bowling has been relentless. Is this big enough? Nope, straight to long on. Nasir Faraz makes no mistake. And Umair Ali Khan with yet another wicket to his name. Back of length delivery, the leg cutter. He hit it well, but it was the bigger boundary. And a simple catch for Faraz. So 85 for 7. In big trouble are Punjab Lions. So we are very much into the tail enders now. Zubair Khan and Asif Taniwal. Anything they can add here is well and truly a bonus in my opinion. In serious danger of being knocked over in double figures. Beautifully bowled there from Umair. Once again, just hitting the seam. keeping it simple. And I'm not expecting Zubair Khan to hang around here. 2 for 18, immaculate bowling figures. Today had a different role, bowling outside the power play. Just ballooning over a short mid. So 2 for 19, immaculate spell from Umair. 86 for 7 at the end of 16 overs. So final over for Rohan, Mustafa, Zubair and Taniwal trying to do what they can for the side. But time is running out, wickets are not in hand. And the runs are only coming in the form of a trickle. And that has been the issue for Punjab Lions, not being able to post those big scores in the Ramadan Rumble. I thought our feed got disconnected there. Rohan is a trickster. He was doing his impression of Usman Tariq, mystery spinner from Pakistan. He needs to wear a bandana also now. So accurate. If you look at the pitch map for Rohan Mustafa, they're literally grouped on the same length. Nicely turned away by Taniwal. But does feel like Punjab Lions are going to end their Ramadan Rumble campaign with a bit of a whimper. So 1 for 12 on the day for Rohan. Excellent as always. 89 for 7 at the end of 17. Faizan Ali. Well, how well have Faizan, Rohan and Umar Ali Khan bowled in tandem. Not offered any breathing room whatsoever to Punjab Lions. The runs have completely dried up. All they're getting is the occasional single down the ground. Very wary of playing across the line. And don't have the confidence to look to clear the long on or long off. Leading edge just in front of Rohan. He's very close in with that short extra position. And time is running out as well for Punjab Lions. Even that 120 is looking difficult at the moment. Should perhaps be two. They will push and make it in time. Good running. 93 for 7 after 18. So Haider Ali into his final over. How well have the three spinners bowled for Abu Dhabi Smashers. They will look for two. Good running. Perhaps could bring that mid-wicket fielder into the circle, tempt that big shot towards the onside. But of course they are thinking that the game is well in our control. No need to do anything fanciful. Projected score is just around 110, 112. That certainly will not be enough. Haider unrewarded so far, but he's just focused on the task at hand. Make sure that Abu Dhabi Smashers are chasing a low score. This is very high and straight to long on. So another batter departs. Good catch by Raja Akifullah on the long on fence. That was in the air for an absolute age. But in the end, Zubair has holed out. 96 for 8. So Mohammad Mohsin, the big fast bowler, in at 10. Well, if he had some runs that he could defend, he could have been very threatening. Cleaned him up. First ball. A big heave towards mid-wicket and crashes into middle stump. And it's a short stay at the crease for Mohsin. Flight delivery from Haider. And he went for that big launch. And 9 wickets down. Haider Ali on a hat-trick now. So Haider Ali is on a hat-trick. Qasim Munawwar, the last man in. It's been a dramatic collapse here for Punjab Lions. So Haider Ali, the man in the spotlight. Hat-trick delivery. Oh, just past the outside edge. What a great over. 96 for 9. So Nasir Faraz will bowl the final over. Can they reach the 100 mark? Nicely pulled away, and yes they will. A big 6 coming in from Asif Taniwal. So at least they have crossed the 100 mark. Horrible delivery. A real loosener halfway down the pitch. And Asif has certainly got the power. No worries there. He goes big again. And it will carry again. High and handsome over mid-wicket. So they are cashing in on the part-time bowler. Lusty hit for 6 more. No chance for Ali Abid at all. So Nasir Faraz being put under the pump. And well done by Ali Abid to save the 6. And there could be a run out. They will take a single eventually. Let's take a look here. Good effort by Ali Abid. He did take the catch but made sure to keep the ball in. Yeah. Oh. It was close but he did it well. So a flurry of runs coming in the final over for Punjab Lions. Certainly at least 20 runs short of a manageable score. This was that terrific fielding effort by Ali Abid. Goes downtown and for another 6. They've taken 20 so far off this final over. Beautiful strike from Taniwal once more. 24 of 11. And this could be a wicket to conclude it all. It will be. So 116 all out are Punjab Lions on the final ball of the innings. But Asif Taniwal with an excellent cameo of 24 of 12. Well, not much to talk about in terms of the top order for Punjab Lions. Few batters getting starts. Waliaz Wazir, Inshaka, Sriwardena and Osama Butt all getting to the teens or the 20s. But nobody really converting. Asif Taniwal with the quick fire 24 in the final over. In terms of the bowling, the entire smashes unit was outstanding. 2 wickets for Haider Ali and Umair. 1 wicket apiece for Rohan, Faizan, Nasir Faraz and Raja Akif. So 117, the target for the smashers, should be relatively straightforward. We'll follow the run chase in just about 10 minutes time after the break. Stay tuned. So target of 117 for Abu Dhabi Smashers. And you have a smashing opening pair in the middle, Rohan Mustafa and Kamran Atta. Devastating combination they are. Left hand, right hand. Both very strong square of the wicket. Both very accomplished players. Been there, done that, won trophies all over the UAE in all sorts of domestic competitions. And the Smashers are finding their form, finding their feet in the Ramadan Rumble at the right stage. Should be a relatively straightforward chase to secure their top 4 berth in Group B. And of course we kick off the quarterfinals immediately tomorrow. So it should be an exciting 3 or 4 days ahead. So it's an unenviable task here. I think it's Qasim Sajjad with the new ball for Punjab Lions, bowling to Rohan Mustafa, round the wicket. Nicely turned away towards square leg. And Rohan Mustafa is underway. Well, if they can pick up 2 or 3 wickets in the power play. Well, what happened there? Wicketkeeper Usama Afridi has just landed on the stumps. Some extra work here for the leg umpire. It's all happening at the Ramadan Rumble, that is for sure. 2 match officials, Mr. Ishaq Mohammed and Mr. Hari Neliodan in the middle. So Kamran Atta, he's a little dynamo, isn't he? He'll be looking to get on with the run chase, quick and proper. Nicely bowled, good areas from Sajjad. Outside edge just dropping in front of the short third. There is some swing on offer with the new ball as we saw in the first innings. So if you can bowl it in the right channel, why not get a slip or 2 in place? And look at that one, lovely shape on that delivery. And good bounce. I don't think it's anything wrong with having a slip or 2. The only way you're going to win this game is by picking up wickets. So might as well be on the attack. Cut past the point fielder. And the sweeper cover cannot get there. Kamran Atta off the mark in typical fashion with a flashing boundary. So his first boundary, easy pickings. A bit too wide on that occasion, Sajjad. Well, just bunting a full toss. That is something very rare from Kamran Atta. Usually, he likes to biff the ball hard. Very underrated. He's been a perennial performer on the domestic scene. So not a bad first over from Sajjad. Just that sole boundary. But they have very few precious runs available to defend. Watchfully played. So first over done. The Smashers are 5 for no loss. So it's going to be Mohammad Mohsin, right arm fast. Can get that ball to bend away from the left-hander. He's got plenty of fire about him. Just straying down leg on that occasion. But he certainly is a wicket-taking threat, no doubt about it. Tall, strapping lad. Can get up to about 135, 136 clicks on a good day. When he is on, he can run through any side in the UAE. Bit of a streaky bowler at times. Can he do some damage to this Abu Dhabi Smashers top order? Cramping him for room, but they will pick up a single. Rohan Mustafa always looking for that extra run. He demands excellence from himself and his teammates. That's why he's a serial winner. Wherever he plays in the UAE and whoever he represents, that side is always in the mix. Will always be contending for trophies. Abu Dhabi Smashers, remember, they only had 1 win out of 3, were in dire straits. But now the ship seems to be in working order. Quick delivery, nicely executed bumper. Oh no, it's a wide. Mohsin is frustrated. Remember, you cannot go above helmet height. Kamranata, not a particularly tall lad. So it doesn't take much to clear his head. Can he get that fuller one online here? Maybe Mohsin will be a bit, pardon me, maybe Kamranata will be a bit wary getting forward. Cracked away over cover. It flies away for 6. The pocket rocket unleashing on Mohsin. That's a thunderous blow. Short, and he was ready with the fast hands. Up and over for 6. That's a terrific strike. Well, that is very demoralizing for a fast bowler to be cut over point for 6. I hope he doesn't make it a battle of the ego with Kamranata here. Needs to be switched on, Mohammad Mohsin. Try to bowl a foolish length. He will look to drive. Could create a chance towards extra mid-off, mid-on. Don't get carried away and trying to blast him away and conceding runs. Nice check drive. And they'll easily pick up 2. A lot of area to cover for the deep point. Of course, we have another match coming up to conclude the group stage of the Ramadan Rumble. It will be home prime Ekor taking on Indigo Warriors, the final Group B fixture. Just nudged away towards square leg for a single. So a big over coming in for the Smashers. Required run rate of only 5.5, so there's no real concern in that department. They would want to correct their net run rate though. But if they win, that pretty much eliminates Indigo and Punjab Lions Then it will be all about who finishes in what position in the top 4. Oh, that has gone through everybody. Poor delivery from Mohsin. And leaking runs. 5 wides. That's the last thing you need. You're only defending 116 and your big fast bowler shoves it down the leg side and beyond the keeper. I think he just lost his focus after that wide that he felt was a harsh call. Since then conceded a 6. Well, he can set it all right if he picks up a wicket here. Slashed away by Rohan. Gone in the blink of an eye to the point fence. Just creating that room and carving the ball away. Such a good shot. Absolutely no chance for the deep third. He just had to move 5 yards to his left and he had no chance. So big over coming in for the Smashers. So plenty taken in that second over. 22 of it. 27 for no loss are the Smashers. Rohan goes up and over, clearing the mid-on, 1 bounce. So he's decided, let's turn it on here. I've seen enough deliveries. Picks up his second boundary. Just a floaty delivery from Sajjad. This angle is just coming into his hitting arc. Goes big again. And just beyond the long on for 6. It was a bit of a risk. But Rohan Mustafa is feeling it. And striking the ball clean. Right in the slot. And long on just watched it sail over. So they want to get this done and dusted in double quick time now. Qasim needs to bowl wider of the stumps. It's too straight. Swing and a miss. Good comeback. Better length on that occasion. Not as full. It certainly can be demoralizing as a fast bowler being whacked over your head for 6. But when you're playing the best in the UAE, that is going to happen. Oh, great delivery, that one. Slower ball. Perfect length. Certainly shown plenty of skill in this mini burst. Qasim Sajjad. If they had about 150 to work with, could have been interesting. Really good bowling here. He's responded well. to those two boundaries. It's slow ball, then that bumper. Required run rate below 5 though. They've got all the time in the world. Thudded into the pad. So he did well to bounce back in that over. 38 for no loss. Smashed away through extra cover. Another brilliant shot from Rohan. He got the fuller length he was looking for, backing away from the stumps and sizzling drive through extra cover. So Mohammad Mohsin is hemorrhaging runs here. Problems for Punjab Lions. It's not been their day so far. Well, he's protesting something. One for the over. It was a shortish delivery. Mohsin protesting that it wasn't above shoulder height. Well, Rohan Mustafa is hosting a bit of a stand-up show here. He's got the Punjab Lions in splits. (21 of just 11 deliveries for Rohan. 3 boundaries and a 6. Good comeback delivery. Big under edge on that one. They have played maybe thousands of matches against each other and with each other. Mohsin and Rohan Mustafa. I wouldn't mind him coming around the wicket and angling the ball into him, because he's just backing away and opening up the offside. Has that bat in a vice-like grip. Very bottom-handed is Rohan. He generates his power. Goes up and over cover again. Not quite out of the middle. But they will pick up 2 quite easily. He certainly will give you a chance or 2. It's up to you whether you accept it. It was Kamranata with the early aggression, but since then Rohan Mustafa has well and truly taken over the game. A good comeback delivery. There is some confusion. Well, they are asking, but Rohan Mustafa was never out of his crease. It's been a better over from Mohsin though. Oh, great bounce. Brilliant delivery from Mohsin to conclude. 45 for no loss. So extended spell here for Qasim Sajjad. He's bowled well for the most part. He's held his own against the likes of Rohan Mustafa and Kamran Atta. Not an easy task to do by any means. Been really impressed with his variations. Street smart fast bowler. He knows how to bowl defensively when required. But can he provide that breakthrough? Oh, what a pickup by Rohan. Way back over square leg for a gigantic maximum. That is the biggest shot of the night. Thunderous hit. Tried to follow him in his arc and swatted over square leg. That has gone beyond the grass banks of Mohan's Oval. 50 up in style. That is extremely demoralizing. Just tried to follow him. It wasn't a bad idea. But what a crushing strike. 30 of 17. Well, it went so far, we needed to dig into our box for a new one. So how will Qasim Sajjad respond to this challenge? He's cracked it over point. Oh! Watch out, Mr. Spectator. Just dozing. He's taken a nasty whack to the backside. That will wake him up. I think that ball has gotten some damage. Has that gone all the way? I think it has. Umpire correcting his decision. Yeah, it is a maximum. What a strike from Rohan. 6 over square leg and exactly opposite. 6 over point. And watch out if you're sitting on the grass banks. Shoveled onto the onside. Qasim Sajjad is being dismantled here by Rohan Mustafa. Poor delivery. Trying to cramp him for room when he's swinging from the hip. So he moves on to 40 of 19. Halfway done in terms of the target. Just another 56 required. This is some terrific clean ball striking from Rohan, the living legend. Flat batted over mid-off. Fetch it. Slow delivery in the slot. He read it like a book and sent packing. 20 off the over now. And he's so nonchalant about the way he gets these runs. It's like he's shelling peas. It's so easy for him. Whacked for 6 more. Way back. 26 off the over from Sajjad. Unbelievable ball striking. And it's party time for the Smashers. 71 and still 1 over of power play remaining. Well, now they have kicked into high gear. Abu Dhabi Smashers. Mohsin has already been smashed for 29 in 2 overs. Quick single and smart batting from Kamran Atta. When Rohan is in this kind of mood, just let him put on a fireworks display. Unbelievable ball striking. So it's a massive power play for the Smashers now. Will certainly be looking for that big boost on the net run rate as well. That will secure their position in the top 3. Cramped him for room on that occasion. Good delivery. Let's take a gander at that points table once again. In Group B, ALS 5 wins out of 5, Karwan 4 wins out of 5. So Smashers, if they win their final group encounter in progress, they'll go on to 6 points. That will eliminate Punjab Lions and Indigo Warriors. And home prime cannot match that points tally. So Abu Dhabi Smashers will be secured in that 3rd spot in Group B. Oh, this has gone high. Is there somebody to take it? Put down at mid-on. Oh dear me. I think it's Taniwal who shelled the catch. Well, finally they gave you an opportunity, but you let it slip out of your hands. It was a big top edge. And there you can see bottom of your screen at mid-wicket, Taniwal never looked comfortable. And it's been that kind of day. Rohan Mustafa, meanwhile, has moved on to 50. Good comeback delivery, but the damage has well and truly been done. 50 raised by Rohan in the power play itself. So home prime just need to win to finish fourth, but Indigo Warriors have a chance actually if they beat them with a big margin. So there's certainly something on the line in the final group stage fixture. They can overtake home prime, but they need a big win, big win. Probably around 60-70 runs. We'll find out the calculations and update you. That is very short. Osama Afridi, on the fifth time of asking, has finally thrown it. Well, on that bouncer, if Kamran Atta was sitting on Rohan Mustafa's shoulders, even then he would not have reached it. So just 40 odd needed. I don't think this will go beyond 10 overs, to be quite honest. Nicely bowled, full of one, but good game awareness from Kamran Atta. Must be an absolute delight to be batting alongside Rohan Mustafa when he's in this kind of form. All you need to do is get to the other end and enjoy the show. Expensive spell from Mohsin. Just too much experimenting for my liking, and it's leaked runs. Good delivery to conclude though. So end of power play, 77 on board for the Smashers. So change in the bowling outside the power play. Walian Wazir coming on to bowl. Just 40 runs to defend. So the writing is on the wall for Punjab Lions. It's not been their day apart from winning the toss. Quick fire half century from Rohan Mustafa add to his bowling efforts, and he's certainly a prime candidate for yet another player of the match performance. He must have at least thousands of them over his glittering career. More than 135 caps for the UAE, and God knows how many half centuries and centuries in his career. Toe end of the bat, but we'll find that pocket of space between deep point and cover. Not a bad start for Wazir, just a bit wide. Made his senior debut for the UAE way back in 2014. And still going strong. Decent bowling action, decent pace from Wazir. Very balanced run through to the crease. Nice jump. Getting a bit of shape on those outswingers. Oh, swing and a miss. Kamranatha just losing his patience. They have plenty of time on their hands, so you don't need to force the issue. Can afford to just play the ball on merit, nudge it around for a while. Whipped away by Kamranatha, poor delivery. And look at that bat speed. Remained still at the crease and just let his hands whip the ball away for 4. Lovely shot. He's a very difficult player to tie down. You have to get him early before he gets you. Polite inquiry, but clearly missing leg. Osama Afridi pleading with the umpire, but it's not gonna work. Well, let's take a look. How close was it? We'll take a look after this delivery, but initial impressions certainly felt like it was missing the leg stump. Not been a bad over from Wazir. Bowled him. This time it pays off for Wazir. Trying to thrash the ball away towards square leg once again. Big inside edge and on to middle end leg. So a great over from Wazir, pays off with the wicket. 83 for 1. So it's going to be Razak Khan coming in to bat at number 3, and Zubair Khan coming on to bowl. A nice delivery. Quickish leg break. Thumping drive by Rohan. Will find the long off though, but lovely footwork. But he looks a good prospect, young Zubair. He really sprints in at the crease for a spinner. Flat batted once again, but Zubair has done well to hold his own so far, bowling a good length. Very watchful from Razak, but I've been really impressed by this young lad. Certainly not afraid or overawed by the caliber of batters he's bowling to. Oh, it's gone fine. The short third was a bit too square and unlucky to concede that boundary. But nicely played by Razak, just leant back and carved the ball to the fence. But an encouraging over from young Zubair, 90 for 1. So it's Munawwar, the left arm spinner, coming on to bowl. This is high. This should be a catch. Well taken. So Qasim Munawar gets the big man. Rohan Mustafa looking to clear the long off. Just curving away from him. Beautifully bowled. And a well judged catch. So Qasim Munawar gets the second wicket. 92 on board. So Ali Abid immediately into the flow of things and a cracking boundary. What a delightful shot. It was just a slightly floaty delivery from Munawar. Look at that rasping cover drive. 96 for 2, just 21 required. Good looking punch through the covers. And go, oh, good fielding. I think he's recovered there, Wazir. Had a couple of grabs at the ball. So Razak Khan has come in with a positive mindset. He wants to get these runs quickly. It was just slightly overpitched. Nothing too wrong with the delivery. I think that was relatively well done by Wazir. They just need another 20 runs, have all the time in the world. Should be a couple here. It's a long throw for the long leg fielder. The problem with his wrist position is it will be difficult for Zubair to get big turn on his leg break. The slider and the googly will certainly be his main weapons. Well, nicely done. Very nicely bowled. But overall, I love his control. Certainly a bit of the Afghan spin king, Rashid Khan. Must be one of his mentors, his heroes. And he's landing the ball in good areas. That is usually the tougher part for a young wrist spinner, to be able to bowl that good length consistently. But he's been very impressive in this mini spell. And Razak Khan has to play him a bit carefully. A quick start provided by Rohan Mustafa and Ali Abid. Goes aerial and clears the extra cover. Sizzling boundary from Razak Khan. It was slightly, just slightly full. And he took a chance. Nicely put away. So just 13 runs needed for victory for the Smashers. Oh, that is hit like a bullet by Ali Abid. Nobody is going to stick a hand on that one. What power. He generates so much speed on the ball. It's gone in the blink of an eye. Barely anybody moved in the offside ring. That's the way to do it. Come in, smash a few cracking cover drives and shake hands. Game over. He's been such a consistent performer throughout his domestic career. A real match winner through and through. Good comeback delivery from Munawar. Trying to cramp him for room, but watch out for that lofted drive, that no-look six. Well, this is going to be another chase for the deep cover. He moves well. But certainly the writing is on the wall now. It will be Abu Dhabi Smashers who will finish third in Group B. And they're shaping up for a mouth-watering encounter with Z Sports. That's going to be a fun game. Plenty of quality in both teams. The likes of Ronak Panoli, Shahrukh Amin, Shahid Bhutta, Rais Ahmed. On one side, then you have Kamran Atta, Rohan Mustafa, Ali Abid, Haider Ali. Good bowling this from Qasim. Oh dear me. Overthrows. But he's done well to bounce back after that early boundary. They had good strength in the spinners. Perhaps if they had looked to bowl first, could have been a different game. So a tidy over from Munawar. Just 7 runs needed to win for the Smashers. Oh, that one almost slid through. Nicely bowled from Zubair. So just one hit away from victory are the Smashers. They have certainly been in smashing form the last couple of games. They were must-win encounters and they took care of business. But there are bigger challenges ahead. The quarterfinals begin tomorrow at the Abu Dhabi Ramadan Rumble. That is going to be very hotly contested, to say the least, when all the chips are in the center. Knockout cricket. Should be just a single. And some mouth-watering encounters are lining up. Like I mentioned, it will be the Smashers taking on Z Sports. Difficult to pick a winner between them. Seven districts very likely will be taking on Home Prime. Karwan CC will be taking on the Tuskers. ALS taking on CSS. These are the initial projections. So just two needed. So the captain taking the responsibility to bowl the final over. In the end, it's a comfortable victory for the Smashers. And Punjab Lions, they can hold their heads high. They've competed hard in this Ramadan Rumble. I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty more of them throughout the domestic season here in Abu Dhabi. And Ali Abid will seal the deal with a boundary over mid-wicket. Nicely put away. In fact, it's a maximum. So in the end, the Smashers win by 8 wickets and 8 overs to spare. Nicely done. And a real confidence booster before the quarterfinals. So let's take a look at the batting scorecard here for the Smashers. Early damage up top, thanks to, of course, who else but Rohan Mustafa. 54 of 30. Kamran Atta played his part as well. And quick fire runs coming in for Razak and Ali Abid. Just a couple of wickets taken. One for Wazir, cleaned up Kamran Atta, and Qasim Munawar got the better of Rohan Mustafa. But that 83-run opening stand was well and truly enough. Match summary of game number 29. Punjab Lions batting first could only manage 116. Outstanding bowling from Umair Ali Khan and Haider Ali, 2 wickets apiece. And Abu Dhabi Smashers completed the run chase in quick time thanks to Rohan Mustafa with yet another brilliant half century as the Smashers win by 8 wickets. We'll be back in just about 5 minutes time with the player of the match ceremony. Don't go anywhere. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 29 of the Abu Dhabi Ramadan Rumble. And once again, Abu Dhabi smashes with a convincing victory, this time over Punjab Lions. It is time to present the player of the match trophy that will be awarded by our esteemed match referee, Mr. Preetham Narsinghani. And it goes to the legend, of course, Rohan Mustafa, for a quick-fire half-century and a couple of wickets with the ball in hand as they sealed the deal in double quick time. Rohan, once again a match-winning display, but of course bigger challenges lying ahead for the Smashers.
First of all, thanks to Allah. Yeah, of course, as it is quarter-final coming against that game's good side from Dubai, and hopefully, we all players available for this match, and hopefully we will play well, inshallah.
Rohan Mustafa, your consistency, your match-winning consistency, you have to share the secret with us. Please tell us how you do it everywhere, all over the UAE. You are a perennial match winner.
Honestly, there is no such thing. I always play from my heart. I always try to win for my team. I'm a team player, and honestly, when I try to take time on wicket, when I start hitting, I connected really well. And again, it's Allah is giving me.
You are very humble, but you are a true professional, you are a true entertainer, and you are a true match winner. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, that is the great man, Rohan Mustafa, once again, with a stunning display. We have another match coming up, so stay tuned.